It's the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia, with your host, Bob Snap.
Hi guys, and welcome to the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. Before we get started, please subscribe. Thank you very much. Today's video is, did you know that Andy Griffith was the first one to push for Gomer to have his own show? With support like that, it had to be a go. Let's take a look. Mayberry is a place full of total characters. Every fan of the Andy Griffith Show knows this. But when Gomer Pyle came to Mayberry, he gave even Barney Fife a run for his money as the maker of Mayberry's absolute funniest faces. Yet for all the expressions the actor Jim Nabors conjured to bring Gomer Pyle to life, it was the actor's singing voice, beautiful and commanding, that Andy Griffith said changed just about everything when it came to Nabors' career. According to Andy, he had this extra talent. It was that little bit extra that gave Griffith a rather big idea, and I went in Aaron's office, and I said, Aaron, you better do something for Jim Nabors because he's about to bust out, and somebody's going to if we don't. At the time, Reuben was pretty busy as a producer and co-creator of the Andy Griffith Show, but he saw what Andy saw. And according to Griffith, Reuben said, the only thing I know is to put him in some slick, runny outfit that can goof up. Inspired by Griffith's TV production, No Time for Sergeants, Reuben decided to send Gomer to the Marines. In an interview with the Archive of American Television, Reuben said, where do you put a guy like Gomer? I thought that the conflict of these two unlike subjects, a guy like Gomer and the Marines, would make for some pretty good comedy. To make extra sure Reuben was headed on the right direction with Nabors, he even asked an actual Marine if there were any guys like Gomer in his unit. According to Reuben, the Marine laughed in response and invited him back to training. He'd seen a few Gomers in his field, Marine assured him. With that, Reuben said Gomer made a generic term. With his concept in hand, Reuben pitched the idea to CBS, but the president at the time was Jim Aubrey, whose idea of great programming usually centered around attractive leading ladies, and he didn't really see a place on the lineup for another goofball when he already had Gilligan and Jethro on his block. According to Lee Rich, the guy who was in charge of setting up ad sponsors for the show, Jim Aubrey doomed Gomer right from the start, proclaiming this will never get on the air. Yet it did. Lee Rich is exactly the one to know the reason why Gomer Pyle USMC ended up on TV. General Foods picked up the phone and called, and the show was on the air. At the time, General Foods was the big advertiser, so what they say went, and they too agreed with Andy. Gomer Pyle is a star. And audiences absolutely ate him up, just like the cereals and other stuff the giant companies sold in their commercials. They loved him, Reuben recalled, on TV audiences, and as a creator of the character, he's just a guy who knows the reason why. Gomer Pyle was not stupid. He really wasn't a clumsy goof. He just did things his own country way. And there you go. If you got that much power backing you, man, there ain't no way you're going to fail. Ain't no way. And God bless him, he deserved it. And you know what? I think Don Knotts probably would have got his own too. Barney Fife, that is, if it weren't for the pairing, the duo of Andy and Barney, or Andy and Don. The two just clicked and belonged together. And I think that's why Andy started going downhill when Don Knotts left, because they couldn't write for Andy by himself. And I mean, he had people around him and stuff, but they didn't click like Don Knotts and he did. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And please check out Classic TV, Facts and Trivia. I know you guys will do that for me. Please, come on. Head on over there and check it out. Just do it. Come on. Come on. Anyway. And check out classic rock and country music, facts and trivia. You know, I know you guys will do that for me. Come on! Yeah, anyway. Links are in the description below this video. If you can't find it, let me know in the comments, and I'll hit you up with the link. I won't hit you with it, but, you know, I'll pitch it to you. Anyway, I better shut up, because I'm going to run a bunch of y'all. Have a great day. God bless. Praying for you.